Yes, get in. Okay, so welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications, and you're good to go. That helps me out a ton. Hopefully, I make sure that you don't miss these when they go live. Now, I'm excited for two main reasons. First reason, my mom has to be the biggest troll on this channel because she sent me this giant Pause logo t-shirt. Mom, I'm repping the top. I'm sure I'm going to live up to my name. Secondly, we're finally taking a look at Amaranth, and I'm super excited. I got a kind of teaser, taster of Amaranth when I looked at Camelot's Sacrimony because Elise was singing in that, and I just wanted more. Her vocals were amazing, and I thought I need to check them out. I've been meaning to for a long time. A lot of you guys recommended this song, Hunger. I know it's an older one. It's an official music video. I know they've got loads of other music out there, including some awesome brand new music that a lot of people have been hyping up. And I promise you, by the sounds of it, they're going to get their playlist. We're going to work through it all. But this is a good starting point, I'm told. So, Amaranthe, Hunger. Let's see what you got. We watching movies or nah? Elise, hang on a second. I don't mean to interrupt you, but we need to talk about something before we get to the singing. Wow, what a decisive and powerful build-up and start to the song. In this part here where they're walking towards camera, and there's 6 of them, so we'll figure out what they all do. But there was this really nice, like, kind of staccato piece that was playing. It sounded more percussive. There was like a tonal value to it, and that became much more important when it broke into the heavier part because it continued and it played off of the gallops and the guitar chugs, which sounded like they were syncopated. So there was this kind of like contrast and relationship between them. Sounded heavy, sounded cool, had that kind of techno element to it. Wow, okay. I need to hear that again. Hang on a second. No idea there were 2 singers, and I don't know why they've been abducted, but we'll figure it out. Super impressive vocals on both of them. This is actually a common theme to help vocals shine through in metal music. So you introduce this concept or idea, and then you take a variation of it and you break it up. So that busyness of the gallops, well, that didn't go away entirely because all it did was you'd hear the gallop and you'd hear a big break in space, and then you'd hear it again at the end, right? And that allows the vocals to be pushed through the middle. But the middle's not empty. It's still got that staccato techno piece playing, which has an energy and a percussive, element to it, but it's got a tonal value. So it helps blend that kind of drum to music background and provide a nice canvas for the vocals to come through. And it does kind of feel like it opens up the middle. You can really hear the vocals nicely. That helps with placement when you're recording and editing and mixing. Her voice is awesome. I know she's still kind of singing in a pretty comfortable register for her because it's just a verse piece at the moment. Guy's voice also sounded sick. Had no idea there were 2 singers. I'm vibing this. It's woken me up big time. So we got 3 vocalists, well, 2 singers and a screamer by the sounds of things. Why are they beating him up? I guess that's why he's angry. Must be. Hang on a second, man. I wanted to stop earlier, but I just couldn't break that flow. It seemed like there were, I'm going to phrase it as two pre-choruses. And I don't know if that's entirely true, because it could have just been one extended, one part was screaming, one part was singing. But I really did like the way that transitioned into the main chorus, because it kept the energy. It actually upped the energy when it went into the chorus. It reminded me a bit of the beginning piece again, where there was just like loads of in-your-face, full wall of sound, both vocals layered really, really intelligently, because you could hear the blend perfectly. And your ears are a magical thing. If you think about latching onto something, they find a way to find that sound. And if you could do that quite easily with both vocalists there, and I thought that was awesome. I liked the music in the background of that chorus because it was simple. It allowed the melody to shine through, and very, very catchy. Also, just at the end there, you heard it kind of go into a small musical piece break, and then almost sounds like it's going to go into like a key change, which is going to bring it back to that loopable piece in the beginning. It's a common structure for what they're doing in this kind of genre, but it's done so well that it doesn't matter. And to be honest, it never matters as long as the music is good, and this music is very good. God damn those feet. In your main, I'm ashamed in the pouring rain. Disinformed, set the norm, you're to blame. Spin the wheel, break the seal to conceal that I'm fighting is unreal. Okay, that's important there. So again, freshening up the verse. Before it was just the broken piece of the gallops. There they actually turned into like a really nice snare roll, and added that to add some variation, so it felt like it was breaking the beats up even more. Halfway through or towards the end, it started going back into what the first verse was doing, but you will hear a top and tail. There's a piece of lead work you can hear on the guitar, and that signifies the cycle's going to end and a new one's going to start. I'm assuming the male vocal will take over again. Her voice is so power and so pleasant to listen to. In your main, I'm ashamed in the pouring rain. Disinformed, set the norm, you're to blame. Spin the wheel, break the seal to conceal that I'm fighting is unreal. I'm ashamed not the way that I wanna be. That's a bad my own soul. Okay, I'm going to stop right there, and I want to make a prediction, because that is our second chorus. Now, I'm assuming they're going to go into some kind of bridge at this point where, in my opinion, I would really like it to go into a heavier place, but more guitar dominated. Really, really catchy chorus. I like the effort on the music video. It's quite old, so you always take that into consideration. The quality is real good, but in terms of what the idea is and what the concepts were back then, I really, really am enjoying this song. Very much so. It's ticking all the boxes I expected to tick, and a few more, but it's doing them so well that it's just such a pleasant listen for me, and it kind of reinforces all of the things in my head about songwriting and how certain pieces work together. It's a textbook, clinical kind of commercial metal song, in the sense that I think I could play this to a lot of people who aren't fans of heavy music and they'd still love it. It's got that heavy edge, but it's got the techno element to it, that synth work that is very like danceable. It makes you move. A lot of energy, a lot of hype, but they're dipping it just enough in certain places to make you feel like it's a user journey. It's very cool. Yes, get in. Okay, so it did what I thought it was going to do. It went into that heavier, I don't want to say breakdown, more or less. It was a dip in the tempo. It was really guitar dominated. There was nice gallops and nice chugs, but there was also nice lead work. It sounded like there was a couple harmonies thrown in there. That was really cool. And then I heard the solo come in, and how awesome for it to be such a small little technical nice piece, but not it's just a highlight. It's just a small highlight in the song. It's not meant to be this giant like expo. It's not meant to be this giant piece where it's like, look at me. It's just this small highlight in the song. Great technical playing there. It just works, man. Everything is just working. It's like they've jam-packed so much into this. That's what I always like about songs like this, is they could have taken pieces like this and written 3 or 4 other songs. It just shows like this this intensity and this like desire to provide something that's really full for the listener, and I like it. Okay, I like guys. We're fully on board with Amaranth, and I am going to be doing loads more. I enjoy it, man. You know what? I like the heavier stuff. I like the lighter stuff. I like ballads. I like everything. And this kind of proves it, because there's a bit of everything in there. I like the screaming that, because that guy's scream could be placed in any core band I grew up with, and they would have hired him on the spot. He's got a great brutal scream to it, but then it's balanced. Excuse me. It's balanced by 2 great singers, and it's just remarkable. It's an awesome balance. I like the way that when they put the 2 vocals layered together, they didn't separate one vocal left, one vocal right. They kind of layered them and then separated them both, or kind of panned them in a way that was like a full experience if you got your headphones on. Very, very cool. Yeah, massive fan of that. Let me know where to go next, and I'm fully on board for that. Amaranth gets a playlist, that's for damn sure. Until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.